Good morning, guys. Yeah, it is not quite morning. Here today, I don't really have anything special to do. And just one moment, I can see. There we go. That was better. I don't really, as I said, have anything special to do here today. So today is just a normal day in my life. But I am going to, I have to do some laundry and such. But because I don't have a washing machine in my apartment, I need to walk a bit. But I don't really want to take my laundry basket with me. So the thing I am doing is actually I'm putting all my dirty clothes in a duffel bag. Because that is easier, and also when it comes to this duffel bag, I know exactly how much I can put in that, and that will fit in the washing machine as well. So, but also, I recently got a new computer. Actually, it's a old computer. I got my little brother's old computer, but it is better than the one I had beforehand. But I haven't connected it yet or anything. So right now, it is there. So I'm thinking also I'm going to connect that and see if at least the internet is doing the same as it did with the old one, which was really weird in that way that when I turn on the computer, my Wi-Fi disconnected. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I just tried actually now to connect my computer, and holy crap, it is better than the old one. In that way that the old one, all footage was really lagging, and it took about 1 hour to render 1 minute of video. So for instance, right now, as you can see here, that is how it is. And yeah, I'm using Photoshop to edit videos since I don't really have anything else. But now it doesn't really lag that much compared to what the old one did. The old one, I couldn't watch it at all because it was lagging that much. So that is really a good thing. So I'm looking forward to see how it is when it comes to rendering. And yeah, that was just really a old vlog. But my internet still do the same thing where my Wi-Fi shuts off. I can use my internet on my computer because it has the internet cable, but still that is really annoying. But I'm not sure that I'm going to do anything about that, because here next month I will get a new internet provider, which actually I need to spend some money because my new provider doesn't give a Røde, which my old one do, and the Røde I have right now I need to send back. But the good thing with the new internet provider is it is cheaper and it is much faster. because right now I have a 100 connection, but next month I will be getting a 250 to 250 connection. Unless I'm paying extra, then I can get a 500. But I don't really know if I'm going to do that or not. Since, to be honest, I really want a new place to live. Not that there is anything wrong with my apartment, because there isn't, other than I could use some more space. But the apartment itself is great. It is more about the area, because last week, I think it was, there was one evening where my anxiety was really bad, and the reason for that was there was someone outside breaking the what is it called, the elevator. So yeah, so that is really one thing they were. And when I walked out looking after they were gone, there was actually there was piss on the floor and some trash and things on the floor as well, and there was also some feces, I think it is called, on the wall. So I really want a new place to live because of that, and also I have been woke up before because of the police wants to get into my block, because there was one person was stabbed and they tracked the guy who stabbed him to my complex. So because of that, I really want a new place to. Yeah, I just got a package here, which I am a bit excited about, and I hope I am in focus, because to be honest, it's a bit difficult for me to see on the viewfinder on the camera, and also the camera has some problems when I'm sitting here in that way, that a lot of times it wants to focus on Daniel Radcliffe instead of me. But anyways, this package here I'm, as I said, really excited about. And yeah, it is quite beat up. So this is what I got. I got a new microphone, but as you can see here, the package is really beat up. But I decided to get a video, macro. They're from Røde, but originally that wasn't really the microphone that I wanted. The one that I originally wanted was Sennheiser, what is it called? Sennheiser MKE 200, I think is the name. And it is, something tells me that this has been used, since the package is beat up, and also it is assembled with the dead cat and everything. So maybe it has been used before. But anyways, I decided to get this microphone instead, because I don't have the money right now for that Sennheiser. So instead I took this Røde, because I am a bit tired of that microphone that I'm using right now, which is a Boya MM1 Pro. Because the thing is, the microphone is great, great. It is good when you are indoor in a controlled environment. But as soon as you go outside where there are just a little bit of wind, that microphone is unusable. So, but let's just connect this instead of the Boya and just see how the sound are. I just switched over to the video macro instead. Yeah, instead of this Boya MM1 Pro. But actually, one thing I can say already, the shock mount of the Boya actually seems more sturdy than the one on the Røde. But one thing I actually really like about this Boya microphone is the fact that it is 2-in-1. So that's one thing I really like, which the Røde of course isn't. But I don't really like the fact that the cable, for instance, is connected to the microphone. You can't switch it out. So if the cable broke, then you need to buy a new microphone. But other than that, I could have gone also a DaVinci D4 Duo, which I was considered, but again, price it was about the same as the Sennheiser. But I could also get a DaVinci D4 Mini. But yeah, I decided for the Røde, which is the cheapest one of those and also the oldest and most used one. But one thing I like with the DaVinci compared to this one here is when it comes to this microphone, it unfortunately records in stereo in that way that when you're using both microphones, they are mixed together into one stereo track, which I don't like because then you can't turn up the volume on one of the microphone, for instance. That is a bit new. I don't really know what makes that sound. I will figuring that out. But one thing I do like about this microphone compared to the DaVinci is on the DaVinci you have two options. You can use the front mic or both microphones. But on this one here you actually have three options in that way that you can use the front or the mic or the back microphone or both microphones as one. So that is really one thing I really like, and yeah, I like the idea of two microphones because when I turn the camera around, I will still have a microphone pointing at me and not as it is right now. But anyways, I would just try the microphone on, and I actually also my computer. Just one thing, I decided to try out a different editing software because up until now, when I was using my computer for editing, which was actually never, I used Photoshop, and it isn't the best when it comes to video editing, but it is good enough. But I decided to try DaVinci Resolve instead, since the computer now is better than my old one. It's still not a great computer, but still it is better. So maybe it will run DaVinci Resolve fine. So I'm going to try that out and see how that is. But anyways, I am rambling a bit. Actually, this dead cat here is actually is the one for the Røde. It's actually smaller than the dead cat I have for my Galax microphone that I'm using on my smartphone. So that was just one thing I just noticed. But anyways, I will be ending the vlog here. So Goodbye, guys.